Do this for a minute straight to better your punching technique. So one thing I want you to get good at is when we're here and we're in a fighting stance and I'm going to go throw punches, I need to be making sure I'm moving my feet every single time I punch. So if I'm gonna jab, I don't just jab here on the spot, I need to make sure I step in with my left leg. So it's gonna look like this. Okay, but where people go wrong is when they're throwing their shots off the backhand straight after that, they're actually gonna step again with their left leg. And then they end up doing the splits like this. And this is a bad base. I can't check, I can't move out of the way, and my balance is completely off. So one thing that you can do is when I'm here like this, I'm gonna take a step forward when I jab. I jab here, and then now I'm gonna imagine that my feet are strung together by a piece of string. So I'm gonna bring my back leg in, and instead of just bringing it straight up, I'm gonna actually bring it in and pivot at the same time. So it'll look like this. What this does is it means that I'm using my entire body, my entire momentum, and also moving and using my hips at the same time to make sure my shots are super quick and also super powerful. So one thing that you can practice for a minute straight, especially when you're shadow sparring or just as you're warming up, is I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna throw a shot off my left hand. Now it could be any punch, but for the sake of ease, we're just gonna go for jabs and crosses. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna step in with my jab, step in with my cross. Now I'm gonna make sure I put all the weight on my back leg so I can push off that to step in with my jab again. Boom. And then again from here, I push off and bring my back leg in and forward because remember my feet are strung together by a piece of string. So I'll go from here and step in again, and then again, and then again. And if you notice, every single time my hips are involved, my body is moving with my shots and I'm also traveling. Remember, it's important to travel when we're punching because our opponents aren't just gonna stand still. They're not just gonna stay here and take our shots. I'm not gonna be able to unload without having to move forward. I need to be traveling and making distance as I'm throwing my shots. So once you get comfortable with that, what you can do is start mixing it up with different types of punches and it'll look like this. So sometimes I can jab and cross, maybe I can uppercut and cross, maybe I can hook and hook, or two uppercuts. And if you notice, I'm keeping my footwork the exact same every single time. So the next time you're in the gym and you want to get a nice quick warm up in, practice this out. It's going to make sure your entire body and all your hips and every movement needed to throw a punch is going to be there and it's going to be warmed up nice and ready for when you're about to spar. Thanks for watching and I'll see you later.